Templar here, and welcome to another Let's Talk. By God, the gaming world has been busy. Not only have we had Activision and Blizzard being bought out by Xbox, now Bungie is now getting on the act by being bought in by PlayStation. Now this is another huge, massive thing that's happened in the game industry. But is this a good thing or a bad thing? Well, let's talk about the whole deal between Bungie and PlayStation and why this thing could be a massive thing and possibly a response to the Activision deal. So let's start with the fact is, what does Bungie have on their roster? Well, Destiny. And this could be a big thing for PlayStation, because as many of you know, with Activision Blizzard being now part of Xbox, this is something I think PlayStation had to do as a counteraction to this, that if Warcraft goes onto the Xbox, that's a lot of players might want to go there. So this is their counter argument using Destiny. Now, for those who are worried about Destiny leaving PC or Xbox, it won't. They'll stay on those consoles, but however, when Destiny 3 shows up, that could be where the interest could be, looked at. Now, I don't believe we'll be seeing this probably now, but maybe in E3, and I will cover a video on that at a later date, but at the moment, it's kind of interesting how this whole thing has come about. So let's discuss more in depth why this deal is both big, but also not that big. I'll tell you why. To start with, why it's big is because of Bungie's biggest title, Destiny. Now, Destiny is one of the biggest, shooting multiplayer online platform games of all time, and it's a massive thing and a coup for Sony to get. However, this is not the biggest. Now, it's not like an Activision level, because you see, in the West and in the East, in Japan, there are what I call the Big Three. Now, the Big Three in Japan are Bandai Namco, Square Enix, and Capcom. They are the Big Three. Now, I cannot see those three, being bought out by PlayStation, but I could see someone like Arc System and that being bought in by PlayStation. And in the West, you've got EA, Ubisoft, and Activision. Well, you did until Activision's bought into the Xbox family. So there is a bit of a unique dynamic that's gone on, and that's what I mean by saying that yes, this deal by PlayStation for Bungie is massive, but it's not a big one like what Activision was. But it's still big with Destiny. But the question is, will there be more acquisitions to PlayStation's roster? Well, like I said before, we could see Arc System being acquired, but I don't see Square Enix because they are massive, and Bandai Namco's budget is huge and their wealth is huge. Capcom is huge. Konami could be a call out that they might get bought out. Who knows? But that's the thing about this whole thing. This whole thing has really shaked up the game industry to its core, and certain entities might feel a little bit threatened now that PlayStation and Microsoft have started out to throw their weight around and say, right, it's time for us to play rough. And as for Nintendo and all this, well, you'll have to wait to another video which I'm working on, which will discuss this, what I call the balance of power. So you'll have to wait in that one to see how that one is, thought about. But folks, what do you think of the Bungie deal? Do you think this is a big thing or a not so big, or could be more on the horizon? Anyhow, if you like the videos, you know the drill. Please like, share, and subscribe, ring the dinner bell, and I'll see you later.